everybody, it's me. Just want to do another video because I'm on a roll right now, right? So I wanted to do a video this week. Not this week. I did one a couple days ago, but the 2016 Grimoire Challenge. If you're not aware, it's currently in week 2. Week 3 starts tomorrow. I myself was a little tardy to the party. I didn't find a ballot till right before week 2 started. But it has been amazingly awesome because, believe it or not, one of my goals this year was to get that in order. And I'm not gonna lie, I knew I needed it. I knew it needed to be done. But I was so overwhelmed with where to start that when I came across this, it was like totally perfect. Just totally perfect. Could not have been better. So, excuse me. I just had some chili and it's a little spicier than usual. What? Let me break it down for you because I have it written down in my planner. I have a planner this year, y'all, too. I'm trying this year. I am. Okay, so every week there's different different activities to be done on different days. See, on Mondays is a journal activity. Tuesdays is a divination activity. Wednesdays is correspondence. Thursday you do a spellcraft activity, and then Fridays the topic for that day will vary. And then Saturday and Sundays are considered free days. She's very upfront with, you don't have to do a challenge if you don't want to. If it's something that you're not interested in, don't do it. Work on something else. Use it as an extra free day. Which I find really cool because there's been a couple where I'm like, I don't want to do that one. Like, the divination they're doing right now is tarot. And I don't want to do it. Basically, it comes down to is I don't feel like working on my tarot right now. Bye, Ozzy. It's a cat. She had a hard time finding a place to take a nap to begin with, so she's a little mad at me as I've been cleaning. So, as you can see behind me, that's the last of the stuff to go through. I'm so excited. That's the last of the stuff I need to go through. But there's a ton of papers, and that's why it's the last, because I save like all the papers and stuff for last. Because I initially had went to go find my previous sidebar. I'm veering off track. Just I'll veer back, I promise. I went to go find my Book of Shadows that I had, like, not the very first one, but one of the first ones, and it was a 3-ring binder. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know where it is. I'm thinking maybe I'd already taken everything out of it, like all the papers and everything out of the binder, and was gonna like reorganize it, and I never got to that point, which would be something that I would do. But anyway, so, and then see, veering back on track now. Rambles. You know I ramble. 1 week before each of the 8 holidays of the year, there are going to be activities that will be more focused on the holiday coming up. So, and then the suggested activities for the week are always, I saw this earlier too, and I was like, oh, I gotta remember that. It's 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is when the new week's activities come out. Let's say that's right. And this is on Tumblr. If you do hashtag 2016 Grimoire Challenge, all one, I'm pretty sure it's all one word. That'll get you the thing. And then she's been reposting, like, people been like submitting their assignments and pictures and things like that, and she's reblogging them and answering questions, and there's an FAQ, and she put out the schedule and everything, so you get in. You can get a breakdown and everything. You know what to expect, right? Okay, so like the first week was preparation week. It was to choose how you want to complete the challenge. What medium did you want to use? Did you want to do it on Evernote? Did you want to do it in a Word doc? Did you want to use a notebook? What method did you want to use? That was the first thing. So I went old school and got the 5-subject notebook. See, 5-subject notebook. Because I know how I am. If I have something digital, and I'm not going to lie, I only enjoy typing if I'm at an actual keyboard. I have this, like on a phone or a tablet. I want to do this so bad, but there's not enough room. I don't have enough room. My fingers are too fat, the keyboard's too small, whatever the excuse you want to go with, it doesn't work for me. So I decided to go with the old school, and that way I can go back, and it's easier for me personally to do it that way. That's all there is to it. There's plenty of people doing the challenge that are doing it in Evernote, or just they created a sub-blog on their Tumblr for it. There's exponential ways you can do it, right? And then, let's see. The journal for that week was to go through write down your beliefs. I did this. Let's see. You're going to see me do this backwards. If you didn't already know, I'm left-handed. And I have a tendency to start notebooks backwards. Particularly spiral notebooks. Spiral notebooks, that is a definite, that's how I start them. So, but I started it, and this is as far as I got. But I knew I needed to leave myself room to continue out, because I'm doing it, I didn't sit down and go, oh, like that. I found out about it while I was at work. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a lot of working on this while I'm at work. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I've been using my lunch hours for, and when I was getting really slow, I've been working on it then. So then the spell activity was to come up with a blessing that you would use for your grimoire. So, and then correspondence activity was to come with 3 to 5 items that were typically used in the practice. And then your divination was to locate the Fool card in a Rider-Waite tarot deck, or something to equivalent in your deck, and this is the reason why I'm not doing it, because there is no equivalent in my tarot deck. I have a Goddess tarot deck. There is no equivalent for the whole Major Arcana, is just not built that way. And I know I need to get a different tarot deck that's more for the norm, that's more either Rider-Waite or base or close to the Rider-Waite deck, so I can learn this kind of stuff. I haven't felt inspired to, as if you want to say it. So, and then the last activity, you're supposed to write a spell or ritual for the new year. So that was the first week. So then we flip to the next week, and then I just been writing the prompts in the days in my planner. This past Monday, you were supposed to journal 3 to 5 goals for your 2016 that pertain to your craft or your practice. And then the divination challenge was inventory all the methods that you own, and the list of types you want to try, and the list of what doesn't work for you. And your correspondence activity, which didn't sound like a lot when I first read it, and I was like, oh, and then I started just to list what I could think of in my head, and then I'm like, oh, this is going to be bigger than I anticipated. But it was to take a stock of these spices and herbs and make a list that you have, and then write down your impression, like what that particular herb means to you, and and then look up the correspondences for that herb. So you'd have your impression, what you typically use it for, I guess would be, and then you can list like some other correspondences for it. And then Thursday's activity was the spell was to do a general spell or blessing that we use to consecrate your tools. And then on Friday there was, because remember Fridays, the topic will vary on Fridays. On this past Friday it was an astrology, and it was to talk about the associations that you have with the second decan of Capricorn. And then also to do a rough outline of your grimoire sections that you were going to do. Now, of those challenges, I have not finished the Wednesday challenge. I haven't finished it yet. I know I need to. I did the 3 to 5 goals. I did Mondays. That was not a problem. I banged that out, and then I found myself going back and I added one more. The divination challenge I did, and then I was surprisingly sad about how little I had. And then, because it turns out I have my tarot deck, which I'm going to be honest, I hardly ever use. I hardly ever use my tarot deck. And then I have my oracle deck, which I love my oracle deck. I have the Druid Animal deck. I love that deck. I got it last year. I love working with it. Just so cool. And then I have a scrying bowl. And that's all I have. I don't have any pendulums. I've never felt the urge to buy a pendulum, to use a pendulum. Just something that I've never had the urge to do. But that's all I have. So let's see. Then there's my big old list, of course. That's what's in my witchy herbs, and then actually, I wrote down the grimoire sections, but I didn't write them down in here. I wrote them down in my planner, and I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I wrote it down right there. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I wrote it down in there. Huh. It's silly. But if one of your goals this year is to get your grimoire in check, or it's just something you know needs to be done, this is an awesome way to do it. And like I said, there's no pressure to do a challenge. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Like, I didn't feel like doing the astrology one, so, and because today and yesterday, Saturday and Sunday, because today's Sunday, were a free day, I kind of went back and Friday I went back and worked on some other, the previous prompts before, just kind of like finishing them out kind of thing. And then yesterday, I decided that I know this is so attractive, look at me reach back like that, right? I would work on because I want to have some sort of artwork in my grimoire. So I decided that I started coloring. So that's about as much as I got in yesterday, because I didn't work on it very long yesterday, unfortunately, and I have not had a chance to work on it today because I've been dealing with this. So, and that right now takes precedence because I gotta have somewhere to sleep tonight. And that's why I put all this stuff on bed, so I knew that I would go through it before I went to bed. But that's... Oh. Let me show you what I'm going to use because she's already said that in December, most of December is going to be about getting it all in order to, if you're going to be putting it in a book, like, this isn't, like, we're working on a rough draft all year, and then December we're going to be doing, like, finalizations. So, this is what I have. I've had this with the intention of this is going to be it, right? And I have a green one, and I have a blue one. I couldn't decide which one I wanted, and these are just sketchbooks I got from Michael's. And they had to have been on sale, otherwise I wouldn't have paid for them. But see, they're just blank pages, see? And they're in a bound book. I didn't want to go with spiral, because I have a tendency with, oh look, it's spiral, let's rip out the page. I don't like that page anymore. I thought it would force me to be more concise and more careful about what I did, because it'd be like, oh look, I don't like that anymore. It'd be like, well, let's just throw that in for now and then I can clean it up later. I won't have that option with this, because it'll force me to go, I need to take my time with it, I need to be careful, I need to make sure. So that's my thinking as of right now anyway. So we'll see if it changes. But yeah, that's it. That's the 2016 Grimoire Challenge. If you, I'll try to find the link for it and put it down below, if I can. I'm pretty sure now I can get it, but we'll see. So that's it, you guys. Like I said, just want to throw that out there. If you guys are something you guys want to do, something you want to look into, then this is a tool for you to use to get where you want to be. So that's it. So until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.